All right, I got another video for you guys. I did a video for the option stuff earlier, and today I can't let you go without giving you a little update about some futures trading and kind of how that went. Well, you can see it on the screen. It was an okay day. I mean, no, it wasn't. It kind of sucked. I'm a little bit mad at myself with my funded. You can see right here, I blew a funded account that I've worked so hard for. You know, long story short, I traded when I should not have traded. I revenge trade. I traded off my typical hours. Um, you can see the gold drop. Gold volatility has been like never before seen, at least in my past time. The uh, the gold has dropped over 200 some points in one day. Now, I didn't. This loss wasn't from all that. I was actually up last night. So let's go over the totals. So I only traded a couple accounts. I traded the funded that I blew. I traded another Buellnox eval. That's up 720. I traded a my funded futures. That's up 730. And I traded my cash account, which is up $610. So overall, the cash account is really what I care about. That's the real cash in hand. That's real money. It's none of this prop stuff. But the funded account, it really upset me because this prop fund account was, I think I was at like almost about 52,000. So I was only 1,000 shy of where I can start breaking to that payout phase where I can get my first payout. So I don't know what I was thinking. I think I was just like revenge trading. And next thing you know, it was part my problem and part I had my bot actually on, and it was on the wrong setting. And I had three contracts at the wrong time frame. And when it fired off, and I wasn't even sure why it was firing off, but it was because I had the wrong setting in. And what happened was it took three contracts for a straight loss during a time that it was such a volatile time in gold that the Renko moved so fast that the orders couldn't even be placed. That's how volatile gold has been this past couple of days. So the bots work great. You know, when the volatility is in between low volatility and extremely high volatility. When they're outside those ranges, you need to turn the bots off. And this is a prime example of why. If you're a part of the Trading Pro trade room, and if you hear that announcement saying you guys might want to turn your bots off, you need to turn your bots off when you hear that because of this exact reason. The volatility is so high that the orders on the entries either don't fill or they fill, and it's so fast you can't even like get a good exit or a good target. Or if you need to adjust your stop, you don't have time to adjust your stop because it's moving so fast. So that's what happened to this account. Am I bummed? Yeah, I'm pretty freaking bummed. But you know what? I can do it again. If I got this far, I'm in trader rehab for that part of it. But on the future side, I know I did it once. I can do it again. So we just rinse and repeat, and let's not stress about it. And I hope you do the same. I'm happy about these other accounts. So the Buellnox account is up. That's almost going to pass. The my funded future, that's my first trade. That's the first trade for the account, 730. So you can't beat that. Now, these profitable trades were mainly from the overnight session when the volatility was high, but it wasn't like extreme high, like we saw in the past earlier today. And I was up. Most of these accounts were up at around the 1 o'clock in the morning is when I took those trades. And you can see that, if you're running, these are folks that are running the Ninja Renko gold bot. If you run the exact time frame, and if you do, use a trade journal, you can see your entries and exits. But what I found is that from 1 a.m. to like 1:30 is when most of those trades happen. And the London Open starts, I believe, 3 a.m. But the 1 o'clock a.m. window from from that time frame, it usually puts on a trade within the first 10, 15 minutes. And right then and there, you'll know if it's a win or loss. But most of the time, it's been pretty good about getting a good target and a good fill. So I've been running with it. I continue to run with it. And for the funded accounts, you probably want to keep your risk a little bit in tail with this volatility. But yeah, so far, besides the blown up account, everything else is green, which is great. I will be buying some more of these my funded futures accounts. This is the core. I think the max payout is $1,500 per account, which kind of sucks, but I think even with the promo code, I think it's like $70. And I'll also be trying out a new prop firm. Well, it's not a new prop firm, but another prop firm. I'm going to try and sign up for it. I think it's Earn to Trade. I've been hearing things about it, so I'm going to try and sign up for a test account for that and see how that works. But that's pretty much it, guys. Let me know what you think, how the market's moving for you. A 200-point move in the gold is kind of interesting, and I wasn't really prepared for that. I kind of wish I caught it. And to be honest with you, last night I was trading some micros on the side and in the sim. And if you have the gold bot for the Renko, we have that smart override setting. That smart override setting, when I did some practice trades, it actually put a target all the way down here. Like, it knew that it had room all the way it had room to gap down. So if I were to hold something like that, and didn't get stopped out or something, if you held it the whole way, you would have made a pretty good profit. So if you play with that smart override, and if you have good results, let me know what your results look like. But yeah, that's it, guys. I'll catch you later. Thanks.